What's going on, guys? My ring light has been acting up, so it kind of flashes and pulses. So I've ordered a new one, and I don't want to, strobe you guys out in this video. So I want to make sure that you guys can see. So I cranked up the lights for my LEDs behind you guys, so it amplifies my face, and then you can see these ones behind me. I want to make sure you guys are able to see me. So I know that it's not as bright as it normally is, but anyway, I want to talk about focusing your energy onto productive things. Now, one of the hardest things to do during no contact is anything else, because your emotional pool is full. I talk to my students about this concept all the time. So imagine your emotions being like a swimming pool, and there are things that get added to your swimming pool that are external, right? It could be your job. It could be stress because of your job. It could be family. It could be all kinds of factors. When you go through a breakup, I want you to imagine that your pool is being filled by like a truck just dumping water into your pool, right? And what happens when your pool levels out and maxes out? That's when you cry, you have breakdowns, and that's when your drains open up. So the cool thing about a pool and all pools is they have a drain, right? Everybody has a way to release emotions. That's why we cry. That's why we feel better when we go do that. Exercising helps as well. Walking is very therapeutic, but crying really opens up the floodgates. And I don't want you guys to be afraid of doing that. It's a human thing. We all do it, all of us. Right? Unless you're like, a psychopath or whatever. But besides that, okay, we do that to bring down the water. What are some things that you can do? Because I get this question a lot. How do I stop thinking about her? How do I do that? You can't do anything just to turn it off, right? You can turn the intensity down. And I know the thoughts are driving you crazy, but you can turn the intensity down by focusing your energy on other things that can improve yourself and your life. I want you to imagine in your mind that self-improvement is the number one thing that will make you the most attractive. And it really is. Okay. Focusing on you is always going to be the best thing you can do. You're not going to be able to just turn off the thoughts. That question comes to me every single day. How do I turn the thoughts off? You can't. You can turn down the emotional intensity of them, but you can't turn them off. It's impossible. Especially if you're a human, like if you have a big heart, and what are you going to do? You can't just turn it off. That's how we process anyway. And in my belief, we are here to learn lessons through obstacles in life. And if you were just to turn off the thoughts and turning off the thoughts would mean turning off the pain, which means you don't learn anything. And I tell my students all the time that go into my paid coaching program, I don't want you going through this ever again. Because once you've learned your lessons, this life is a lesson. You're here to learn shit. Once you've learned that lesson, and it really comes back to self-love, loving yourself, going into no contact in the first place, right? I make these videos, but I don't think everybody should be chasing their ex back right away. I think you guys should love yourselves. That's the path I put you guys on, right? I position myself this way and talk about no contact because it gets searched on YouTube. Okay, so does how to get your ex back. Those two things get searched on YouTube a lot. So I have to position my videos in a way that can help with that. So it's important for you to understand you have to love. That's why you should never take back a cheater, right? Love yourself. And that's one of the lessons, the biggest lessons. So many people come to me and they come from broken homes. They come from trauma, and they're carrying baggage. And they shouldn't even be going into relationships. And they're wondering, how do I get the one thing that matters to me most back? Because that's the happiest that I've been in years, being with somebody. And now I've lost them, and now I have nothing. So you have to have this sense of identity of something that you love about yourself. As cliche and as cheesy as it fucking sounds, that is what the most successful and happiest people on this planet do. They are happy with the decisions that they've made. They're happy with the life they currently live, but it did obviously take work to get there, and that's what this video is all about. I want you guys to be putting your energy. You have energy every day. You wake up, and depending on how well you slept, you have a lot of energy, right? And in the morning, that's when I wake up and I come straight I get the most work done. As the day goes off, my mind starts going, you know what? And after about 4 hours, 5 hours, my mind is tapped out. Now, thankfully, the stuff that I do, I can just keep sort of plowing on, and it's not like it takes a lot of mental energy. It's just pulling information from here and making sure it's right and referenced correctly and putting it on my website, right? So it's not really like it's difficult. It's just, it doesn't take a lot of creative, but there are websites that I do have that take so much creative energy that I need to do them first thing in the morning or else I'm tapped out for the day. Okay. I should look into nootropics. But anyway, I want you guys to focus your lives on creating, and it's going to be hard because right now you're in the worst emotional state to do this. Create the life you want right now and start putting in the steps every day to create that for yourself, right? If you don't have that, a lot of people are actually looking to relationships to make them happy. It makes them feel fulfilled because that's the only thing they have. And that's not what life is about, especially now, today, where we have so much access to so many other people, right? When we were living tribalistic style, yeah, of course, we had each other. And you had a lot less to worry about at the same time. I want you guys to focus your energy on doing something productive. A lot of my students, and as much as I tell them, go exercise, go walk, go lift weights, put a really heavy backpack on and start marching. Just start moving. A lot of them don't want to do that, so they want to put their energy into making money or whatever. It's their choice. I don't force them to do anything. So I think the best thing for you guys to do is pick one thing that you want to do and do it. It's that simple, right? If you want to start making a little bit of money online, you can literally YouTube it, right? But there's a lot of scammers and shitty people out there. So if you want that help, email me. I'll let you know. Coaching is down below, by the way, if you want help with any of that stuff. So that is something that you can do, or you can start working on your body. You can start working on your, you can do your social skills and meet new people. But these are things that you're going to want to do when your emotions aren't so all over the place and your emotional pool is low. The lower the emotional pool is, the better off you are. So when you don't have a lot of water coming in and everything, you feel good. That's when you're zenned out. You're happy. And you're working back to neutrality and the David Hawkins map of consciousness. So that's the first step, and getting out of the guilt, shame, fear. Anytime you're fearful about something, you're never operating on the best level of consciousness you can be. When people talk about the law of attraction, right? You can't be attracting things into your life unless you're willing to give that kind of same energy away to other people and stuff like that. You're going to attract what you are. If you're a taker, you're not going to attract anything good into your life because you're not giving anything. Okay? That's how this all works. I figured it out, and when it clicked for me, I was like, okay, I get this. So once I started really making good decisions about how I was making money, about my relationships, about the people I was choosing to be with, it all clicked because I was like, this is me. I'm just attracting me back to me. It's weird. So anyway, my other channel, I've changed the name to it again. It's called The Abundant Mind. You guys can check that out. I think it's in the description box below, but it's just called The Abundant Mind, and you'll see like more law of attraction stuff. But I'm going to be talking more about self-improvement there. Okay. Self-improvement. That's what it's literally all about. Self-improvement and getting yourself up. I haven't released a lot of videos there yet, but I have another one coming out today for it. So you guys can check that out. You'll tell because my ring light's not working on that video either. So focus your energies on things you can control and start with one goal and just do it every day for 40 days. Seriously. Okay. That will start you on the trajectory to a better life. But that's all you can do during you might as well do something productive anyway. Coaching's down below. Done.